Are you hyped up and excited for this Final Fantasy set? Or maybe you're kind of like, meh, I don't really care about the cards from the set. Let me know in the comments below. Are you excited for the set? Not excited for the set? And let me know what cards maybe you're wanting to get from the set. Welcome to MTG Thursday's Thoughts in a Day. We're talking about the thoughts about the Final Fantasy. Now, not every spoiler has come out yet. We still have a few more days of spoilers to go. But we've got a majority of the stuff coming out. And I'll tell you this is a fire of a set with some of the cards that are out there. And we're going to talk about that. What is the impact of this set? What is it going to change? What we're going to see and things like that. And I do believe there's going to be some impact from this set. And there's going to be some things that are going to be crazy from this set because there are some really, really strong things. Now, I personally, as a Commander player, I like to play CDH. So as far as so far looking at this set, there are a couple of cards that make the cut and might make the cut to CDH. One definitely is going to be a CDH commander. Vivi is 100% a CDH commander. That's going to make it. Outside of that, I don't know. And there could be some more cards spoiled after I make this video today that maybe can make the cut. We'll talk about those at some point. But Vivi for sure. There's the land, the starting town might be okay. And there's one or two other creatures that could be good as commanders and things like that. Is it going to make a huge impact? No, but I think that's good, though. I think there are, every format, every set has one or two cards that could be added. And there are some cards, maybe, depending on your type of deck, you can put in there. Let's go to regular Commander. This set is going to crazily impact Commander because there are some crazy strong cards in here that you're going to want to put in your Commander decks that are better than maybe older cards, stronger, better, faster, things like that. So yes, this is definitely going to change Commander. You're going to see a lot of new different types of Commander, different types of gameplay, some stronger cards, maybe some replacement cards. So just be expecting this, that people are going to be bringing these kind of decks and they're going to be strong. We'll have to wait and see how they interact with everything else like that. If anything on this list will ever get put on a Games Changer list, you have to wait and see because you never know, because it takes a minute for stuff to figure out, is this really busted, is it really broken? Now, what I really want to talk about though is 60 card format. And I believe 100%, this is standard legal. This is the first Universes Beyond. If I'm saying this right, that's standard legal. I could be wrong on that. If I said that wrong, there was no Universes Beyond that I missed. Oh, wait, there was. Sorry. No. We're good. This is the first Universes Beyond that is standard legal. So, but here's what happened. They have been working on this set for, I think they said like 4 to 5 years. So back then, I believe we're still under the same assumption that, hey, all of these Universes Beyond are going to be modern legal sets. So they were bringing some spicy, spicy cards. Now, I believe when they made the announcement to take all Universes Beyond sets into standard, that the changes were made, but we still have some very, very powerful cards. And I believe that this set is going to most impact standard. Right now, a lot of people are mad at standard because it's basically Corey Steelcutter, Is It Prowess kind of running around and everything like that. Well, don't worry about that. Once Final Fantasy comes out, there'll be a whole bunch of new different decks that are focused on a lot of these Final Fantasy cards that just do really gross things, that are going to be really, really strong. And you're going to see that. I think Final Fantasy is going to definitely shape and change standard in a good way. Because here's the thing, we are about to come to the first time where we'll actually get, after 3 years, some cards that have been around for a really, really long time that should have already been, would have rolled off standard if it was on a 2-year, but did not. Things like Shieldred, the Apocalypse, Cut Downs, things like that. Things have been around for a minute. We're getting ready to see all of those rotate out in a few months. And I think Final Fantasy, a lot of those cards are going to fill some of these roles, and they're going to change some new archetypes. They're going to bring in some new deck powers and some things. And there are just some really strong synergies. I think we could see some landfall decks. I think we can see some other, there are already things that go with prowess kind of like decks or spellslinger like decks already that are there. Mono Red gets some good new toys. Mono Black has some fun stuff in the set. And there's just a lot of fun stuff. Mill got some good stuff. So there's a wide variety of stuff in this set that goes with stuff that's already out there, that are already good cards, that already are being played, being used. And so I think this is going to make standard even stronger and crazier, and there's going to be some broken cards. And there's probably going to be a card or two banned in standard, probably in modern and in pioneer from this set, if not multiple cards. That's just my personal opinion. That's what I think is going to happen, because there are some really strong and really powerful cards that are in this deck that could just completely change the game. And if it gets so game warping where everyone's only playing this deck, that's where they typically get banned, or they synergize with other things and just are broken. So, let me know in the comments below. Where do you think Final Fantasy is going to make the biggest change, the biggest impact, the biggest splash? Do you think it's not going to? It's going to whiff. I think it's going to make a huge impact. I think, and specifically in Standard, we're going to see a huge uptick of cards that are just from Final Fantasy. Not just because people want to play Final Fantasy cards, but because they are really good cards and really strong cards. And it is a Standard legal modern set in a sense, as far as some of the strength of these cards. So let me know in the comments below what do you think about Final Fantasy. What cards are the best and strongest from it? And as always, we'll see you next time.